Hey, I'm Mr. Wright, and it's October, so that means horror movies. Now the question becomes, what horror movie should I review today? I could review something classic, very old school horror, black and white, maybe Dracula or The Wolfman. Nah, no. It's done before. Maybe something with really, really great effects, really good practical effects. Like The Thing. Nah, we've done that before too. Much more fun to do a bad movie than a good movie anyway, right? Maybe some kind of surreal, very weird, uncomfortable feeling movie? Ugh, no, I've done that before too. Never again. Maybe one of those new movies with tons of jump scares. How about that underrated gem from 1972?
Night of the Lepus.
You haven't heard of Night of the Lepus? Check it out.
What happened that night science made its greatest mistake? What unknown terror was born that night? What is the terrifying mutant that strikes from behind the shroud of night? That night of the Lepus.
Seems scary, right? And what's a Lepus, you ask? Well, unless you speak Latin, you have no idea. You know that tradition of horror movies to make things not scary into things that are scary? And with, good filmmaking and nice visuals, you can make something very scary. Dolls, babies, puppets, snowmen, even beds. Well, Night of the Lepus continues that tradition, and the horror monster in Night of the Lepus is bunny rabbits. Bunny rabbits. Yeah. A lot of horror movies can take something that's scary, and with just the right attention to detail and just the right direction, can make it scary. Night of the Lepus is not one of those movies. Because, of course, the one problem with making a horror movie with rabbits is bunny rabbits aren't scary. They're cute. No matter how you film bunnies, where you film bunnies, or what crazy random filter you put on the camera to film the bunnies, they're still bunny rabbits. And bunny rabbits aren't scary. It's like filming the first thing in front of you, and then putting screaming people in front of it, and saying that it's now scary. You can make something not scary into something scary, but it takes a lot more work than that. So the movie starts out with all these people trying to clean out a lot of these bunnies from a farm. This was apparently a real thing that happened in the 70s, was that a lot of bunny rabbits were destroying crops and were starting to actually become a really serious problem. That's right, in the 70s, bunny rabbits were a real, life-threatening problem. What I wouldn't give for another bunny rabbit invasion now. So Mr. and Mrs. Scientist here go and start experimenting on these bunny rabbits. And the little girl, of course, doesn't want these bunny rabbits to be hurt, so she takes one and then moves it and swaps it with another one. And then the bunny rabbit gets away. Great job, kid. It's all your fault. Hundreds of people died. So then the rabbit gets away. and it starts reproducing. Etc., etc., you get the deal. Before you know it, giant bunny rabbits are now attacking the city. So more and more bunny rabbit attacks keep happening. And then one of the greatest lines in the whole movie is said.
Attention! Attention! Ladies and gentlemen, attention! There is a herd of killer rabbits headed this way and we desperately need your help. Roll up your windows. Turn on your lights and follow the police car at the entrance of the theater. Please keep calm and cooperate with the authorities. Do you read me? All right, move out.
This is a movie that got made. Then all our heroes get trapped under a house that is getting attacked by the Lepus. Luckily, they survive. And we get to see the big finale for this giant rabbit movie. Now, you would imagine, since it started with scientists, the scientists, of course, are going to come up with some kind of fix. You would think they would come up with some kind of way to shrink them, or stop the reproduction, or...
Here they come. Look at the size of them. I can't believe it.
There they are! Fire! Fire! Here they come!
That works too. Any question about man playing God and inventing species and experimenting with genetics, or... No? Okay. Well, okay, whatever. And that's the end. Then it's just life goes back to normal and they go back to hunting the little rabbits. So it really didn't even accomplish anything. In fact, all it did was make it even worse. Here's the credits, of course. Should be seen. No animals were harmed in the making of this movie. One of those, that'd be a funny joke. Oh god. I can just imagine a bunch of disgruntled farmers decided to make this movie, made all these sets and everything, just to justify killing a bunch of rabbits. In conclusion, this movie is a horror failure. It just fails. Because the one thing that a horror movie is supposed to be is horrific and scary. This movie's not scary. If 5-year-old little girls like your monster, don't make that movie. Neither Lepus gets a thumbs down. I'm Mr. Wright. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.